Hey there, model community. Caesar here. Um, it's been a minute or two, well, quite a while since I made a video, and just wanted to say that I'm still here. I'm just kind of a little bit of a slow builder. Kind of try to take my time in doing stuff, and well, I just want to give. I just want to show my new. I just finished this build. It's something that I've been thinking about for a while, and I've been working little by little. Had a couple of changes done to it. Um, and my last video, I think I commented something about having a theme on this 49 Merc. It was a World War II scheme. I was going to do a two-tone, but I changed my mind. I thought that a two colors on it was a little too much on the body, so I decided to keep it one color, and I did a little extra on it. I did some weathering, and well, here it is. Really don't have a name for this. I'm gonna move the camera a bit so I can get better light. Alright, sorry about that. So here's a 49 Merc that I have been working on for a few months, and I gave it this little bit of a US Navy theme, and let's see, try to get a better angle. It was kind of a nice kit. I mean, I saw a lot of reviews and a lot of people's builds, and it was kind of fun and easy, I guess. But what took me long was the fact that what was I gonna do, and I am a slow builder, so I try to put some time in it as much as I can when I can. I got family and all that, so that comes first. But when I ever get a chance, I come down here, and I was working on it. I can't get really good getting the shadow in front. I don't have a light on the other side, but as you can see, I decaled this car with 5 different decals from 5 different kits that I had. Decals, really old decals. Maybe some of them are even about 20 years old. That I had in my stash for that long. I didn't want to overwhelm the car with decals and too much color. Just kind of a World War II fighter theme. I did do some weathering. It looks like it's dirty. Try to replicate the same thing as a aircraft carrier, World War II fighter would look like. There is some chipping on it. I don't know if you can see. I'll be posting some pictures on this, but I did a little bit of a chipping effect on this all over the car, exposing some of the metal. Usually on vehicles you have rust. On fighter planes you usually have they're made out of aluminum. So I try to replicate that on here. I don't have any rust on here. It's just a little bit of the metal, the aluminum per se. Why did I do this? I come from a plane. I started with planes when I was young, and that's what I've done all my life. And I decided to take on the vehicles now, and I still have planes in my stash, so I might come up with one or two here soon. But I like to tell a story, I guess. My my mindset is, if you're gonna do something and you're gonna be creative, try to tell a story with this. I'm thinking about doing a base for this. I'm still thinking about it. I just want to finish, show the car that's been finished, and I'm gonna be starting on something else. I just like to tell a story of the car, kind of theme. There's not much detail in the engine. I didn't detail the engine. It's just all stock. I don't know if you can see. It's too dark. But like I said, I will take pictures and I will post them. The interior, not much in there either. I didn't really. I mean, since it's really the car's has got that chop look. I mean, you can barely see in there. I did, like I said previously, I did use like 5 different decal sheets, different things off each one of them, and some decals were a little thick. There's a couple of them that were thick, but I think 3 of these different decals came off of old monogram kits that are 20 years plus, and those decals were still good. So I weathered this car. Just talk a little bit. Let me talk a little bit about the weathering. I just weathered it. Weathered the car as if we were weathering a an airplane as well. So I used several things on the car. The first one was the really grimy stuff that you see in the crevices. That was a black wash. That I just did on my own with some acrylic, and I just kind of got in the crevices really good. And then I wanted to show some more grime along the car, and then I did an oil wash. So I washed it with oil. I splashed it with black oil, and I rubbed it off and left some streaks on there, and then went over with some silver to simulate the chipping. And then I went over with a colored pencil, black Prismacolor pencil, around some spots, and I also did a white. I did weather the wheels as well. Turn the car over. I need to set up some better light in here so you can see. It's too dark. Anyways, so the car is pretty much stock. I mean, I didn't change anything on the car. I didn't add anything to it. So, pretty much stock other than the decals, paint job, the scheme. The windows, the windows I put on, I didn't realize there was a little bead around the window seal, around the edges. Let me see if I can point that out. Right here, until after I glued them in, and I was like, oh man. So the front windshield and the rear window have that little bead that goes around that basically simulates maybe a gasket or some kind of a weather stripping, window stripping, whatever. So I kind of went over it with a Sharpie, a silver Sharpie, and then went with black, and then just kind of try to blend it in so it's not so noticeable. But if you really look closely, you will notice it. I did get a little bit. I normally would never use CA glue on windshields, but I did on this one. And I did get some on the edges, and it kind of smudged. I have some fingerprints, but I didn't want to make it look brand new as well, so I want to make it look, worn and beat up. And there's no dents or anything on this car. It's just, little tiny scratches. Just like a fighter pilot. A fighter plane from World War II probably would look like. And so here it is. There's a little decal, I can't remember. I got that off a monogram decal sheet, just like a little guy on the missile. And I got them on both sides. I'll put in, I'll put the number of the car on there. I was gonna put a VA number on this, but I was like, nah. I did put a pilot number on it, name plate on there. Some more bomb decals. Here's a danger decal in the back. It says beware of blast. Again, another number. Here's a co-pilot name. And that's pretty much it. Nothing special on the inside. It's like I said, I did use the decals on the dashboard that come with the kit. I used the seats are two-tone. You can't really see it, but it's I used some Vallejo brown leather paint in there, and I just actually brushed it on, and it looks like leather. Pretty neat. So that's pretty much it. I did weather the bottom as well. Everything's weather underneath, all grimy and dirt and black grease looking things. Anyways, this is my 49 Merc. Like I said, I will be posting some pictures on here. I'm also on I've started on Instagram. My Instagram is level 7 scale models. Kind of changed my name. Kind of wanted to make it a little bit more general instead of Funk and Blues Garage. Like, I like airplanes and armor as well, so I'll be building some of that stuff. I kind of want to make it a little bit generic. And well, that's pretty much it. Let me know what you guys think, and I'll see you guys in the next video.